Hi everyone, thanks for logging on to myfoxhurricane.com as we continue through the first full week of June, still tracking quite a bit of Saharan dust across the Atlantic basin. There you see it getting kicked off the coast of Africa. We have been seeing that around the state of Florida over the last couple of days. This Saharan air layer travels about 5,000 miles up into the Caribbean, parts of the Gulf, and we are going to continue to watch that early in the season. But that dust does play a big role in limiting tropical development. So things are quiet right now across the Atlantic basin with no formation expected over the next 7 days, but we will see more of these plumes of dust make their way up into parts of the southeast. Not quite as dense as what we saw a couple of days ago, but we are dealing with some moderate air quality in some places here around the area. Of course, that Saharan dust does make for some beautiful sunsets as we have those dust particulates in the air. As we look at the month of June, where we most commonly see tropical systems develop is away from that Saharan dust. So we talk about the main development region well out into the Atlantic. That is actually typically quiet during the month of June, and we talk about these systems closer to the Caribbean, into the Gulf, and off of the Atlantic coastline to be most common spots for tropical development through the month. And so we'll watch these homegrown systems here, but luckily nothing to talk about right now. Waters are warm, a little bit above average, but not as warm as they were at this point last year, where last year we kicked off the season nearly on average. June 19th was when we had our first named storm of the season. We look back at the last couple of years, though, we have had some early season storms to kick things off, particularly 2020, May 16th. That was when we first got our storm, and our first named storm that typically develops around June 20th. So there's a look at our names for the upcoming hurricane season. We'll continue to keep you updated right here on My Fox Hurricane.